do you think that maybe we should try to do something familiar to start this off?
How about we play a little Gavin or Google? Gavin, are you feeling smart?
Straight into it, huh? No pissing around.
All right. If you all know the theme song, please feel free. I need like a. I can't sing anyway. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Gavin or Google, Google or Gavin, which one said it? Let's find out. Hey.
I'm feeling lucky.
Hey!
That was like the worst flash mob ever. Is there a song?
That is by far the biggest my head has ever been, I think. It should never be that big.
I've seen bigger.
There's no need for a head that big on you.
My hand is still sticky.
All right, brag about it, why don't you? Okay, if you are not familiar with the rules of Gavin or Google, we entered in a 3 or 4 word phrase into both Google, the search engine, and Gavin, the brain, and we got a result back for an autocomplete search on Google or some stupid question that came out of Gavin's head.
I'm gonna try and not laugh.
Your job as the audience is to guess who said it, Gavin or Google. First up, our phrase was, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do if I accidentally built a bookshelf? The second phrase is, what do I do if my pet wants to have sex with me? Since there's no way shouting is gonna work, let's show a show of hands or applause. Which one did Gavin say? What do I do if I accidentally built a bookshelf? Or, what do I do if my pet wants to have sex with me? You are the smart people. Gavin wants to have sex with Egg. What's your cat's name? Egg?
My cat was in heat. And I've never seen a cat in heat before because I've only had a neutered cat, but they kind of crouch their head down and arch their back up and do like a little vagina dance in front of you. And I was really weirded out by it. And like, I would try and pick her up to move her, but she would just go stiff like this. And I'd just be like, what the hell is going on?
Don't you wish it was that easy? You have to tell if a girl was into you? She like bends down and does a vagina dance in front of you?
Yeah. You basically just described American high school prom, too. It's the same thing goes on.
You didn't even have to pay for anything. You got all that for free.
Gavin never pays for anything.
It does sound pretty good.
All right. Congratulations to the 3/4 of you who yelled.
Well done.
I think a lot of you voted for 2 of the questions, which is very much in the spirit of Gavin being dumb.
I think the more serious question is, how do you accidentally build a bookshelf?
That's a little bit of a slam dunk because that was one that made the rounds where somebody actually made a diagram of it. It's a dude, like, it's in the style of like those emergency pamphlets that are in an airline backseat pocket. And it's like a dude standing in front of a bookshelf and he says, oh shit. I built a bookshelf.
Let me,
What's that? Yeah, I stopped caring. I don't know how that happened. I asked what, and then I was immediately like regretting that.
Yeah.
All right. Gus also hates when I encourage people to yell out, so you're just going to get me in trouble. All right.
We didn't have enough microphones for everyone.
All right. This is it true? Yeah. Is it true?
I think don't telegraph that.
I can't. I have to read them to Gavin so that Gavin won't laugh when we do these. Is it true that energy drinks are made of bull semen?
Okay. Bulls are energetic.
Is it Red Bull? This is the off-brand White Bull. Yeah, but having sex with a cat, that's perfectly fine. That's not off limits. And is it true that you have to have a belly button? I like that if it's
I
not.
don't they have surgeries for that now?
No. I don't know. All right. So, same system as last time. Who said it, Gavin or Google? Is it true that energy drinks are made from bull semen? Anybody?
I'm gonna go with that.
Or did Gavin say, is it true that you have to have a belly button? You guys are good at this. Yeah, Gavin wants to know about belly buttons.
Have you ever met someone without a belly button?
I saw a topless dude, probably in his 60s, and it was
Okay.
just all smooth. And I was wondering if, had his belly button just happened way lower down than I could see, like under his shorts maybe, or did he just not have one?
Maybe he's so old they didn't have belly buttons back then.
So how would you be connected back then?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Osmosis. All right. And our last question for Gavin or Google. I had to do this one. What if?
Just breathe.
I'm gonna go with Google.
Well, yeah. What if a person is born without a personality? And either Gavin or Google said, what if a person got possessed by Jesus? All right, let's figure out which one was said by Gavin. Did Gavin say, what if a person is born without a personality? Yeah. And was it all the fucking idiots on the internet who asked, what happens if Jesus starts possessing people? Yes! You are correct. That was like the number 3 search. People want to know what happened if they get possessed by Jesus. So,
I think they start building bookshelves.
Well,
and then their belly button disappeared.
you always hear about
It's a carpenter. There's bookshelves.
you always hear about the devil possessing people. Why can't it go the other way?
It's so stupid.
No, it's a good question. Is that like the birth of a televangelist?
I don't
Is it like
know.
a Jesus
I don't know.
possession?
I don't know. What would that be? What would you call to help you with that problem?
Would it still be the church? Or
I don't know.
Do you
I
call
don't know.
Ghostbusters?
I have no idea.
So would it be present day Jesus that possessed you, or
Well,
Jesus
is it the present day
What?
devil that possesses people?
Well, no, like if Jesus possessed you, he would just be confused as hell, wouldn't he?
What's that? Because you think he's like stopped in time, or?
I'm
Well, he
gonna
did
say if
stop
anyone
living.
possessed me, I'm gonna feel, confused. Maybe tingly.
Yeah, but when you're possessed, it's the person who's possessing you that's doing this, all the stuff, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, so it would be Jesus walking around in your body.
Yep.
All right. Just so we're clear on that.
So you're saying he would be confused.
Well, I mean, he hasn't been here for the last 2,000 years, has
So
he?
just forgetting the fact that he's possessing people, the part you're confused about is that he would be confused.
I just have no idea why people would Google that.
Listen, people need to be prepared for anything that happens. Did you guys see the horrible thing that happened? A lot of you are traveling during July 4th, but did you see this thing that happened with July 4th and the Google searches? And it was on Twitter as well. Remember how we
No.
like to look up horrible stuff, like if you just look up the word defiantly on Twitter, it's used wrong 100% of the time. If you looked up 2013 on July 4th, it was a bunch of fucking idiots wishing America a happy 2013th birthday. They thought that it was an amazing amount of people that thought
Whoa.
that
Obviously, all Americans.
oh yeah, I don't think Australians were wishing us a happy 2013th birthday. Yeah, they thought America started in 0 AD.
That's what set the world calendar.
Right.